Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new day of Major League Actions. My name, the Agent A. It's week 8, and we are live from the city of New Orleans, and we are getting ready for the New York Mets taking on the Dodgers in their second matchup of the season. And in the last time around, it was the Dodgers that got the better of the Mets. They won 14-6. And Dodgers have been one of those teams that expose the weaknesses of the Mets and their defensive woes at times. Let's see how they'll fare today with Jazz on the mound. She'll be doing both pitching and batting, as she features a fastball, changeup, curve, and a two-seam. Leading off for the day is J.J. Joseph. We're live in AWF Field, New Orleans. Here is the first pitch, and J.J. will take it 0-1. J.J. playing second today. Both of these teams are 3-4 in their division, and the time to get a win is now. Going to 500 is the goal, and hopefully banking on the Braves and Rockies to also lose a step this week. That'll help their odds as well. Check swing 1-2. Doesn't get the punch out. Here's Jazz, and way inside the curveball misses. Dodgers and Mets have both kind of just been in that middle ground, and not exactly. And at one point, the Mets looked like they could be the number one seed, second seed guaranteed. But with recent play, that's a broken bat into the glove of Jazz, one away. And the starting lineup displayed for the New York Mets. Jasleen Joseph is up next. She's the shortstop. DH is JoJo. Third base, David Wright. In right field, it's Aaron Judge. Catching is Seth Rollins. Left field, Jackson Williams. Right in first base, it's Real GQ0. And in center, Franco Suana. And I still have not looked at the video for his name pronunciation. That is my apologies. That's what sometimes happens when games are recorded ahead of time. Here's a pitch, 1-0. Some things get lost in the sauce. The 1-ball, no strike approach. Check swing, 1-1. Franco did get his first career hit and home run for the Mets last game, in a blowout victory today at the hands of the Braves. I think with the Braves. Double check. It was the Mariners. And that's a shot in the right field. It's a base hit. Jasleen is on the first base, and the Mets have their first base runner of the day. Continue to put Jasleen in the conversation for best contact hitter in the league, debatably so. Throw to first, not in time. As far as home run goes, Jasleen is one of the league leaders in home runs. She has 6 of them on the entire MLA season. And the Mets, the only two other players have 6 home runs. That'll be Kenneth Coco in your lone league. Kenneth Coco from the Mariners and only from the Braves. And here's JoJo Joseph, 1-1. This is the MLA's league leader in home runs this season, with 8 of them so far. 1-1. Runner on first, and he swings at something in the dirt, 1-2. And for these to be 10 games, this is the 8th game of the season. He already has 8 home runs. That's a significant clip that we're not exactly sure if we'll see again. That's part of the greatness of sports. This is the JoJo's record becomes the record to chase. The 1-2 doesn't swing. It's far in the dirt. Jasleen stays at first, 2-2. AWF Field has seen its fair share of high-octane moments, and it's only interested if we'll see another few today. The 2-2 swing and miss. Down on strikes is JoJo Joseph at the outside heat, and it's 2 away for the Dodgers. David Wright up to bat. Wright on the season has 7 home runs. He is the second league leader. behind JoJo Joseph. One ball, no strikes, and it's 2-0 now.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes on the way to David Wright. 2-1. Jazz is trying to get out of his inning. Has a runner on first. It could get ugly, but she could also put it away. The runner goes on the 2-2. Jazz lead is in safely, and the Mets have a runner in scoring position. That could completely change this at bat. Now with 2 balls and 2 strikes, runner on second. The put away pitch or the... Oh, and that's a nice strikeout. He check swings and should have maybe just swung. It would have been something good. Jazz is fired up. How could she not be? Jazz, Robles, and Hollywood, they're on up next and up to bat. Mike Mussina, the righty, is the arm that the Mets go to start this game. And leading off is the aforementioned pitcher, DH Jazz. And the first pitch to her. You want to know?
1-0.
Jazz, 2 home runs on the season, has been the DH more often than not this season for the Dodgers, and
1-1.
been good there. 1-1 on the way. Swung on, and that is a shot deferred down on first base line. Foul. New Orleans, the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss down on strikes. And Jazz to go back to the drawing board.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 3.
Yep, it's Nahir Robles to the plate. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. 0-1 to Robles is now 0-2. Mike Mussina with a good clip so far. Looks confident on that mound. They set up, they go in, swing, and that one's out to right field, foul. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, down on strikes. Mussina punches out another one. That's the second strikeout for New York. And Hollywood, the number 3 hitter, she's up to bat. Captain of the team. Interestingly enough, hasn't gone yard this season yet. World Series MVP she is. And won it with the New York Yankees. Still trying to climb back
1-1.
and just even get to the playoffs in the National League has been rougher. The 1-1 pitch swung on, fouled, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 checks his swing, 2-2. And 3 strikeouts. Mussina strikes out the side for New York as the New Orleans Dodgers go down with 3 Ks. Mets have 1 hit, and the Dodgers have none. Aaron Judge is up to bat, the right fielder, and I have to keep on mentioning his woes this season for the Mets. Hasn't been the best offensive clip from him, and it has at this point become a detriment to the team, I believe. The 1-0. He's one of those players that should be hitting the long ball, that should be, putting up numbers. Has not been. 2-1 now to Judge. Jazz could go for the unintentional and intentional walk here. The 2-1 pitch on the way. It's a high fastball at 3-1. Rollins on deck. The pitch. Judge sends one foul, 3-2. Think about this, with all this home run leaderboard stuff, Judge doesn't have a single one, and a left field foul ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Dodgers want some of that good pitching faith. They get a grounder foul. Let's see, the bullpen's still not yet active. It's going to definitely change later today. The 3-2. Check swing. Judge thought it was a walk, but is down on strikes. It is Jazz's 3rd strikeout of the game. Her and Mussina tied for strikeouts right now, as the score is knotted up at 0 apiece, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on. That is sent high, popped up, and by the production side and a fan's hand. 1-1, changeup low, 2-1. Two and one to the catcher. Swung on out to left field. This one under the glove of Stars. That is 2 away. Stars had a great game against the Mets, had 2 home runs in a game. Had himself an afternoon. And Jackson Williams is up to bat. No runners on from him. That one's to right field. It's a base hit, and Williams gets on to first. The 2nd hit of the day for the Mets. And, you know, up to bat is real GQ0. Hit a pitch. Wow. Swings and nearly hits somebody. Let's get a rerun on that one. We've never seen that. Swings and the bat goes flying away and away and away. And does it hit someone? No, it nearly does. Could have been real ugly there. About to man, real GQ0 to 0-1 becomes 1-1. A little bit of humor there on the swing and miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on, it's out to left field. This one is gone, and the New York Mets take the lead on a 2-run shot from real GQ0. Crossing those base pads is his 5th of the season. And what a way to get on board after the comedic mishap. New York cleans up their act, and still with a good clip, 2 away. Up to bat is Franco Tsuana. That is debut last week. Had a home run to prevent the Mets from going in shutout. 1-0. Comes 2-1. Comes 3-0 now. J.J. Joseph on deck. Having popped out earlier, the 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk. Jazz gives up the walk to the rookie, and here comes the other one, J.J. Joseph. 2-0. Throw to first, not in time. 2 away in the top of the 2nd. The Mets have crossed 2 across the base pads via the long ball. Real GQ0 with a home run to left. And that one from J.J. Joseph is to center field. His back is trailing, and Ash is under it. Makes the play. The side is retired, but not before damage is done. Real GQ0 to left field. The Mets coming to pitch. Dodgers up to bat. Bottom of the 2nd here in AWF Field.
Leading up, for the
and up now is Ash to the plate. Bottom of the 2nd. Dodgers now look to attack the same way the Mets did. Mussina struck the side out to start the inning off his last time out there. And that's 3 strikeouts already to him. And now he's ahead in his count to Ash, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on down the line and fouled. No balls, 2 strikes. 1-2. 1-2 on the way, not to be. Two balls, two strikes. And Mussina maybe not having the same faith, same success as last time. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the payoff pitch. Swung on, Ash. That's not a strikeout. It's a soft tap at her right under the glove of Judge. 1 away. J.J. Wade, the second baseman, up to bat. Here's the pitch. 1-0.
1-0.
1-0 pitch. Swung on, smack to right. There it goes. It's going to bounce off the ground, off the wall. Wade is at second. Wade is at third. And I thought, damn it, he could pitch for home, but he doesn't. It's a triple to light him up, and Nagato is up to bat next. Mussina pitches low. It's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's the ball.
Drops 2-0.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes, and the pitch on the way to Nagato, a broken bat, and it's in the center field. 1 run scores for the Dodgers. A broken bat RBI single into center for the big man. A rare sight. Bonds got 1 in the center field last game for the Red Sox, but it was an out. This one drops, and Nagato is on first. The Dodgers' first run of the day crosses on an unorthodox play, but it gets the job done. 1-0. New Orleans down by 1 run. Stars takes the pitch. 2-0.
2-0.
After 3 strikeouts in the first from Mussina, he has not tightened up the pitching to start the second. And, well, that one's a pop-up to Rollins. Overran the second out of the inning. Vera, third basewoman, up to bat. Mussina sets up with a runner on first. 2 away in the bottom of the second. 1-0.
1-0.
1 ball, no strikes. Pitch. Checks the swing, and that's a strike called on Vera. 1 ball, 1 strike. Vera gets the pitch. Swung on it and fouled away. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Here it comes.
That missed. That's a
2-2. Vera could be walked, and Mussina wouldn't be happy about that at all. Here it comes. Pitch on the way, the 2-2. Swing! Foul tipped into the glove of Rollins, and the side is retired. Mussina gets his 4th strikeout as the side. The inning will flip over at top of the 3rd. Here comes back the Mets to bat. 2-1 New York. Jasleen Joseph singled in her first at bat. She's up now. And inside, 0-1 to start the count. High fastball in.
No, that's low. Ball.
1-1, changed up low. Swung on, fouled away. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes out the center field. And it's another single for Jasleen Joseph on the day. She's 2 for 2.
Now batting, Number
Exit
11.
velocity of 109 off the bat. She continues her good hitting as JoJo comes up to the plate. Joseph swing. He's out to center field. It's back. Well, left field. It's back and under the glove of collided stars. One away.
The third baseman, number 5,
David Wright tries out his second at bat today. He's 0 for 1.
Hike one.
In there, 0 and 1. No balls, 1 strike. Turns on a pitch. It's a fly out to right, and Nagato's racing over. He will make the play. 2 away for the Mets, or for the Dodgers. The Mets have Judge up to bat with a runner on first. Let's see here. Aaron Judge out to left field and into the glove of stars. Still hasn't found the bat. The Mets lead this game at the moment 2-1, leaving a runner on first. Nicholas, Jazz, Robles, they're up next. Catcher Franco Nicholas to start off for the bottom of the third for New Orleans. The first pitch, swing and a miss at a nasty slider.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Nick Kang in the bullpen for the Dodgers shown there. 0-1 high is 1 and 1. One ball, 1 strike. He turns on a pitch foul. Franco Nicholas, the 1-2 pitch, becomes 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
2-2 on the way. Another weird swing from Franco. Down on strikes, he is. Mussina punches up another one. And pinch hitting for Jazz. It is Manny Ramirez at DH. Has been on the bench for the Dodgers for a bit this season and been letting the young guys go to work. But now it looks like he's going to be at DH for the rest of the game here in the bottom of the third, trying to push more offense on for the Dodgers. Ramirez has 1 bomb on the season. See if he can get some more, get himself on the base, 2-0. A very feared hitter. Mussina going up against Ramirez. Pitcher Jazz has been subbed out. Rarely so you see that for the Dodgers. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ramirez fouls it back, 2-2. 2-2 approach is on the way.
That's the ball.
Comes 3 and 2 with Mihir Robles on deck. Dodgers trying to roar up their crowd. 3-2. Swung on and fouled away. Staying alive like a BG. Here's the 3-2 at the bottom of the third. Ramirez to right fouled. Manny, the 3-2, another payoff pitch. Swung on. That one down the line. Still going foul. Mussina hasn't found the punch-out pitch from Ramirez. That is the 8th pitch this at bat. The 9th is on the way. The 3-2. Swung on. It's down the line. Foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 on the way. And that is a walk. So out of the dugout is Ramirez to work a walk, and Mussina has a runner on first, 1 out. And here Robles at the plate. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes. Runner on first. Robles to the third base and right. Throw to second. Pulls him off the bag. Oh no! An error for the Mets. Everyone is safe. David Wright with a rare mishap. The Dodgers cannot believe it. They're not even going to show the replay, are they? They're not. I'm going to have to my damn self as here you get the swing, right, gloves it. And for some reason, this throw is just weird off. It pulls JJ off the bag. And now runners are on first and second for the Dodgers. One away. Bottom of the third, the pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
No balls, one strike. 0-1. Check swing.
What you
Here
got?
comes 0-2. No balls, two strikes. The curve misses. It's 1-2. Hollywood maybe trying to work the count up, but Mussina trying to get it a strikeout here. The 1-2 on the way. Swung on. That one's into center field. It's a base hit. One runner is going to score, and the game is going to be tied up. Runners are on first and third. It is 2 up in the bottom of the third. The captain gets an RBI single. Beautiful base running from the Dodgers. And all in all, a great play. Hollywood on first. Robles on third. Ramirez just scored. And Ash is back up to bat. The cleanup hitter swung on. That one off the pitcher. And Robles is going to score. Ash is going to be saved. The Dodgers take a lead on an RBI single that ricocheted off Mussina. Sometimes luck is a part of sports. They're going to take Mussina out after that one and get into the mix Marcus Reed, the lefty, to face J.J. Wade. This a tough shot, grounder right off the throwing arm. Well, the glove arm. Robles can't believe it. Mussina him damn self couldn't believe it. And Wright is far not in time. Wade in his first at bat got a triple. And let's see what he'll push this time around. The pitch to him is 0-1. As mentioned, Reed is a lefty, so that is a little bit of a mix-up for the Dodgers, who have been facing the righty Mussina the entire day. And J.J. Wade to left field. This one, not to be. It's just feet away from being a home run. No balls, two strikes. Can Reed get the punch out? He doesn't. No swing and miss at the fastball. 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball right through Jasleen. Over the head of J.J. Joseph. Another error for the Mets. The Dodgers score one. They're setting another. No, they won't. They will hold up. It's at second and third. Double, an RBI double. First was an error on Wright. This one an error on Jasleen, as the throw from the second is far off. And the Mets absolutely falling apart. This is not what you want to see, as Nagato, the inning was going well for them, and now it's just begun to drag on. The bottom of the third will not end for New York.
Ball.
1-1. Two errors from the third baseman and the shortstop alike. Both on plays to, oh man, that one's high. Nagato setting it back. Franco makes the play, but a runner will tag up the Dodgers. A sacrifice fly. Another RBI. It's 5-2 here in New Orleans. That is collided stars. Star sends one to the outfield area of left and center. Joseph is there to get it as the side retires, but not before the Mets notch up 2 errors. And then the Dodgers take the lead. Rollins, Williams, and GQ0 up to bat next. Getting off for New York, catcher. And we'll get 1-0. Crimson Cobra and Serena up there. But no, she got that shit. Excuse my language, excuse my French, but she got that 0-1. And she gets the 0-2 now, top of the 4th. The 0-2 pitch. And that is low, 1-2. Swung on, fouled away. One ball, 2 strikes. That one fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing. And they say he didn't go. 2-2. Mets desperately need some base runners after their... And that's called a strike. Man, with the season dangling on the line, that is not the type of calls you want to get. Pitch on the way, that one out of the way. One and one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one out foul. The 1-2 on the way, and not swung on by Jackson Williams. It's a strikeout for Jazz, and in the top of the 5th. Well, no, that's not the top of the 5th. That's her 5th strikeout. That's her 5th strikeout. It's the top of the 4th, and real GQ0 up to bat. Swung on, fouled away, 0-1. And currently, so the Dodgers and Mets do share the same record, 3-4 apiece. Dodgers were to win this, they go to 4-4, and 500 is better than 3-5. I can tell you that. Strike in there at 1-2. Swung on and fouled away. And not for nothing, the Dodgers will face the 2 teams that are likely to be out of the playoffs by the time they're one of them is the Red Sox are officially out of playoff contention, while the Mariners are still on a lifeline. But here the 2-2 to and that's a strikeout now, and the side is retired. That is the 6th strikeout for Jazz. As the Dodgers lead, they're coming back up to bat. Mets unable to get anything there. They go quietly. Vera up to bat here on this cloudy day in New Orleans. Marcus Reed out the stretch there, the quick burst out. Mets would love to have more plays like that.
Now batting, number 37.
Franco Nicholas struck out earlier. He had some weird swings, weird hacks earlier. Just not unorthodox stuff to see at the plate. Gets a better swing on that, and it's foul, 0-1. Franco, that one's to right field. Judge plays it. It's the 2nd out of the inning. Up to bat again is Manny Ramirez, who scored his pinched hit in the 3rd and worked a walk and scored. That's 1-0. Dodgers don't get that strike that was called for Jazz. Mets don't get that strike that was called for Jazz. 1-0 becomes 2-0. Ramirez trying to be patient, not get out of his seat, and that one's to left field, foul. First strike of the at bat, 2-1. Reed, that one to right field. Judge is under it. Looks like it's going to be the third out of the inning. We're going to the top of the fifth. Back up to bat is New York. It is going to be Soana, Joseph, JJ, and Jasleen. On the mound is Serena. She features a cutter, both can change, and sweeper. And the Daredevil will try and wrap things up in the top of the fifth. Dodgers look to extend her in that 1-0. Her sister, Scarlett, plays for the Braves. That's a fun fact for you. 1-0 pitch on the way. Franco fouls it away 1-1. Worked the walk earlier. The pitch on the way. The swing and foul. 1-2. One ball, two strikes for the big man. Swing and miss. Down on strikes is Franco. That's the first strikeout out the pen for Serena. Jazz officially now resting and hopefully giving the cushion need be to get the win. That's a shot from JJ. It's a foul ball low and one. JJ Joseph. Scouts called a young Aaron Judge, a Little League Aaron Judge, and about he got his way into the MLA draft, and it's been proven that he has been a slugger. He has been better than the actual Aaron Judge that he's playing with as a teammate. So, who knows, man? He's going places. And the Mets, but as of right now, he's going back to the dugout, down on strikes. It's Serena's second.
Number 2.
Intrigued as to how this will play out. Jasleen Joseph is 2 for 2 today. 2 outs in the top of the fifth. And she sends one. It looks like that's the first time she's going down. And it is. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. The Dodgers fighting right now. That is Robles, Hollywood, and Ash. And frustrations all over Jasleen. You can see it growing now. On the mound is Randy Johnson out of the bullpen. Maybe this is where he's been his favorite. He's had some starts, but he's had some rough. Now, I wouldn't say rough, but oh man, Robles on a first pitch. That one is traveling to center field, and they're going to be under the glove of Franco. One away. Captain Hollywood up to bat. To remind folks that, surprisingly so, she has not hit a home run yet this season. 1-0.
1-0.
Mets right now trying to keep things where it is, score-wise, and hope for 3 runs or maybe more in the top of the sixth. 2-1 now to Hollywood. JoJo Joseph will lead off the top of the sixth for the Mets, followed by Wright and Judge. That's a good lineup. It's a good core. Here are the 2-1 now. And on the base is Hollywood with a single. So Ash gets a runner on first with 1 away. She's 1 for 2 today. Gets in there at 0-1. Ash famous for hitting 3 home runs in a single game. She kind of just boosted at the top of the leaderboard for the Dodgers in home runs. She is tied. This team has a few sluggers, you can say. See Dodgers checking there. Here the 0-2 sends it flying high and into the glove of nobody. Ash leads with 4 home runs. Collided Stars 3. Jazz 2. Michael Stevens 1. Franco Nicholas 1. Manny has one. Not a
Ball.
strike called the ball. Nagato with one
Ball, 2 strikes.
grand slamming. JJ Wade as well with one. The 1-2 out away. One-two pitch. Swung on out and into left field. It's a base hit. On the third is Hollywood. Runners on first and third with one away. And it's JJ Wade up to bat, who is 2 for 2 today and barely missed out on a home run last time up.
No, that
1-0. Shortstop that they traded plays second base, and Hollywood's in the field, but yeah, the 1-0. That one's a chopped ground ball, a weird one here, and Johnson throwing it to the wrong person, throwing it to the catcher instead of first base, trying to at least get the out, but yeah, that was the wrong play there. Runners are on first and second for the Dodgers. One away now, as the lead is up to 6-2. It's a 4-run lead. Swung. Oh, Johnson! Johnson taken down! Johnson is taken down off of... He had a... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Now,
Out of the pen will be Oldhill.
number 4.
That is the first time in MLA history we have seen this, folks. Direct shot contact from batter's bat to pitcher's dome. Oh my goodness. I saw how Johnson fell and knew it was over. Johnson hit the deck like he got hit with a shotgun. Oh, man. And amazingly so, I don't know, I think everyone's safe off of that one. No, they got out. They got Nagato out. Runners on third and second and third. Oldhill's into the game. It's out in the right field. Judge with the dive! This score is still 6-2. Johnson taken out of the game after a pitch to the head, after a line drive to the head. The Mets are down going into the top of the 6th. Dodgers lead. Here's Joe Joseph, designated hitting today. Sometimes the adjustment from DH to, well, fielding to DH can be something that disrupts a batter that they don't even know it's. Chang and Scooter still in the pen. Serena out there. Joseph, the 0-1 he's quickly down on the count. Not what I expected from the captain. No balls, 2 strikes, the 0-2, and down on strikes goes Joseph, 1 away. Mets not where they want to be. Top of the 6th, pitch, and into right 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch, and 0-2 now. In the count, it's no balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. The pitch, swung. Ground ball to JJ. And the sort of first is in time. Aaron Judge is up to bat with the last out of the game on the line. Potentially season on the line for the Mets if they don't pull things together after this loss. Dodgers will have to continue their good play, and at this point, they just have to, the Mets do just have to, win. They have to win and hope for losses, but this was a crucial. The National League has been a slugfest, and up to this point, if someone was coming out of this game a loser, it had to be the Dodgers or Mets, and it looks like it's going to be the Mets. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Judge with 2 away, top of the 6th. High cutter misses, 2-2. Serena, 2-2. Swung and Judge keeps it alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball right down the line. It's a base hit. Nobody was there. And Judge is going to be able to get 2. If he had speed, maybe even 3. No, he will get 3. It is a triple from Aaron Judge to extend this game and keep it going. Things you won't hear every day as a Vulcan changeup was sharply hit down the right field line. And Judge running faster than ever on that one. Up to bat, it's Seth Rollins. The Mets, and they get their late game heroics going. A 2-run shot. The game can be talked about differently. They're walking on eggshells. No balls. 1 strike. Rollins to right. Fouled. 0-2. Now that he's down in a count, they're back in that same spot. Either fight back or the game is over. Serena, the 0-2 with a runner on third. Here it comes. Into the dirt, high off the catcher's knee pad. Judge stays on third. 1-2. Rollins in. Oh, off the glove of Wade. A run is going to score, and Rollins is safe. The Mets still alive. With a runner on first, it's a 2-out RBI single. Off of the second baseman's glove that he tried to make a dive for it, and it just couldn't make it. Serena's going to get taken out, and here, comes the closer. 7-time Cy Young Award winner. That's all you need, folks. Roger Clemens to close it out against Jackson Williams, who's 1 for 2 today. The pitch. 1-0. Like I said, a 3-run shot. This game can be spoken about real differently. The Mets and the Dodgers in a... No, that one to center field. Is it enough? It's back. It's trailing. Ash makes the play. New Orleans wins, and they are the 3rd seed. And it might not sound like a lot, but it most certainly is. The Mets go to 3-5 on the season, and right now in the National League, still it's the Braves and Rockies with the 1st and 2nd seed. They will have to win both of their games to keep that up. Let's see if that'll be something they manage as in the Week 8 of things. The Braves play the Mariners next, and the Rockies play the Astros. In Week 9 for both of these teams, the Mets play the Colorado Rockies, and the Dodgers will play the Mariners. I mentioned the Dodgers having maybe an easy schedule end the season, and as well for the Mets, their last game of the season will be against the Tippville Astros. It was a beautiful game and a fun one. The Dodgers got a real good one going. They did all of that without the long ball. Would you think about that? 9 strikeouts as a team. And here now the Mets, you can see it wasn't the best. The Mets struck out 9 times as a collective unit. And Aaron Judge, third base, that's crazy. GQ0 with the home run of the day. 5 strikeouts for the Mets defensively so. And all of that was from Mike Mussina, who had a beautiful clip to start this game off. But ERA did give it most of it. So that is it from this game. We hope you enjoyed that. Week 8 MLA Baseball. The Mets again 3-5 on the season. Unfortunate sights as the Dodgers are 500, and who knows, could be waiting in the dark if the Rockies or Braves, or both, imagine the Rockies and Braves that'll fall off. That'll be something to shake things up in the National League. But till then, I'll see you then. My name is Agent A. See ya.